Welcome, XCW Galaxy. I know it's been a while. Thank you for sticking with us and thank you for joining us. Here we are, XCW 5, Season 4, Episode 1. Can't believe we made it this far, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it, and we're glad you are here with us. I am JJ, your host, as always, and tonight we're going to be counting down the top 5 Money in the Bank cash-ins. Nothing in XCW or even wrestling can change somebody's fortunes as quick as the Money in the Bank contract can, ladies and gentlemen. We've only had one unsuccessful cash-in XCW history, but we'll talk about that later. Ladies and gentlemen, most people have had their entire fortunes changed by this, and we're going to see that a little bit tonight, including some cash-ins you may not have expected, even at Viewer's Choice and at SummerMania. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting us off at number 5, Patrick O'Reilly. Unfortunately for Patrick O'Reilly, he would be the only failed cash-in in XCW history. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the only one ever. I know we've had a lot. Unfortunately for Patrick, he holds that honor. He won his Money in the Bank at Halloween Havoc all the way back in 2018. He held it on to it for a while, ladies and gentlemen, cashing in on April 27th, 2019 at XCW Hellbound on Venom, where Venom just won his first championship from Fletch in a casket match. Unfortunately for Patrick O'Reilly, we already know he failed. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Hate to see it. Patrick O'Reilly yet to still capture an XCW championship, and unfortunately has not even seen the title picture lately. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to number 4. We have Boyd. Ladies and gentlemen, he won his Money in the Bank cash-in all the way back in 2017 on our Halloween Havoc show, ladies and gentlemen. And Boyd definitely way more successful than Patrick O'Reilly. Taking place at Viewer's Choice Awards that year, 2017, after Chris Jones successfully defended his title in the first ever Elimination Chamber match. Boyd was also in that match and then comes back out and cashes it in. Unfortunately for Boyd, it took him 3 disaster pieces, but 3 was the magic number. After 3, Boyd would win his first, and to date, only XCW championship. And ladies and gentlemen, a tiny little side note here. This was actually the only second ever cash-in to take place at a Viewer's Choice Awards show ever. The first one, well, you may see that a little bit later. Stick with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along here, we are on to Hazard, number 3. Going way back for this one if the footage couldn't hit you to that, ladies and gentlemen. Hazard had come back from his year hiatus, winning the 2011 Money in the Bank Championship. And look at that, rolling on the mattresses, ladies and gentlemen. He would hold on to that, cash it in on April 7th, 2012 at XCW Sin, defeating Corey Lee to set off their love triangle feud with Karen, culminating at SummerMania in a death match. That was one of the best feuds ever, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are moving right along on the countdown. At the number 2 spot, we have the Rambler, the Belfast Brawler, Brogan O'Shea, winning his first briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. Halloween Havoc 2019. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, taking it back here, winning against that man right there, cashing in at SummerMania 15 in the biggest way possible. Unfortunately for Brady Branson there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you hate to see it, Would go on to defeat Brady Branson, winning his first XCW championship just moments after Brady won his first XCW championship. In the middle of the celebration, Brogan, oh man, that's how it goes. But a little bit of trivia here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be wanting to know that he's the only one ever in XCW history to cash in on the grand stage of SummerMania. I know you think, SummerMania, big moments, we've only had one cash in. Ladies and gentlemen, these two would go on to main event that year's Halloween Havoc for that XCW championship in that hellacious 3 Stages of Hell match. I know you remember that one, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't, you know exactly where to go and find it. XC Wrestling 1 on YouTube. we are, ladies and gentlemen, finally at that #1 spot, a name we haven't seen in XCW in a long, long time, Austin Chaos. He captured the Money in the Bank briefcase at Halloween Havoc in 2015 in a star-studded match which seen him defeat Fletch, Chris Jones, Genocide, Void, and John Streets. God, ladies and gentlemen, Cash In, famous for the first one, have Viewers' Choice Award history, and for, as you just saw, destroying Corey Lee in the middle of the awards ceremony. How rude of Austin Chaos. But ladies and gentlemen, winning that XCW title, congratulations to him, and right in the middle of the show. I don't know what I would do if that happened to me. Unfortunately, though, Austin's moment would not last long. Get injured shortly after, and LOL would become the new XCW champion, winning that tournament, ST3. Thank you for joining us here.
All right, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. #1, Austin Chaos, best cash in history. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, we just had one here recently, Hayden Vex. Congratulations on that, becoming XCW champion. We did the votes, ladies and gentlemen, tallied it up and everything, figured it out. Unfortunately, didn't make the cut. A little too recent. As you see, we had a lot of history throughout the Money in the Bank cash-ins there, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, props to Hayden Vex, but unfortunately, just a little too recent to make the cut. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our first episode of Season 4. Thank you for joining us. Next time, we're going to be running the top 5 African-American superstars on Episode 2. You don't want to join us. Please, God, don't let there be any cash-ins or anything at this moment, at this Viewers' Choice Awards, or at least don't hit me. Join us next time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on XCW 5.